Why does it take you that long to cry, rude boy? Don't even, no, man. No, come out of my face, fam. No, no way.
Top floor with a suit on, shouldn't even know that day man bang it. I'm in the alleyway with an addict, he likes my food cause I don't add magic. Shorty love talk, can't hack it, back it, natural and copy my jacket. On tour on stage I had it, my jewels shining so lavish.
Hello everybody. My business don't do that. Tastes a bit too chocolatey. That's better. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Shrika Sina, and I'm back again with another video. Now today, as you might can see by the title, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna put the title as. I'm feeling really tired today, but yeah. So basically, I've got some pot noodles here. I've got Ferrero Rocher. Wow. English. I've got some Brene with me, and I'm basically going to tell you the story time of when I was dating
you nasty.
an old man. Now, I know I'm kind of exaggerating. He's not really an old man, but he's grown. He's grown. And I am going to save how I found out his actual age in another story time. So I will leave that for maybe another day in the week. But today's story, what I will be sharing with you guys is when I found out he was talking to a 16-year-old. Bear in mind, I was 18. So if I'm 18, this is what I'm talking about. These are the things I'm talking about. You're really irritating me now. All these fuckeries now. Of course I'm going to finish my video. I love him really, but don't interrupt me when I'm doing my videos, because whilst I'm not even trying to edit this, that's an insult because you knew I was recording. It's because I'm talking about my ex. He doesn't want me to talk about it. But I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But anyway, boom. So let's just get into the story time. This is the pot noodles I'm going to be eating. It's called Kimichi. Kumachi. Like, it's like saying Kumasi, innit? Kumasi. Yeah, but it's Kimichi. And I got it from, I was going to say Lidl. I need to stop saying this. What is this, fam? Ugh. I need to learn some manners. I ain't got nothing about me. But yes, basically, yeah. So this is going to be basically the story time of when he was talking to a 16-year-old. Now, you guys also have to bear in mind that at the time when we was dating, I was 18 and this girl was 16 turning 17. So this would have been, to be quite fair, I don't even remember when it was. I just remember it was maybe like nearly 2 years ago, yeah? It was nearly 2 years ago. So, boom, this was nearly 2 years ago. Boom, boom, bow. And obviously, this was in March because it was coming up to his birthday. It had just passed Mene's birthday, and now it was coming up to his birthday, okay? So, it's coming up to his birthday now. And for some odd reason, yeah? Obviously, I'm going shopping and that, yeah? And you guys have to understand, yeah, why this story is so mad, yeah? And why you can't do anything for people, old men that like young girls. There's a reason why people say like that it's weird. What is it that you as an old man, like what could you as a grown-ass man want from me? Like, I'm 18. I'm basically a child. Obviously, that same year I was turning 19, but regardless, like, I'm basically a child. So it's like, what do you actually want from me? And the age difference was mad. I'm going to tell you guys in another story. But obviously, don't judge me in it, because I'm coming to you guys, yeah? Like, you guys are like my cousins and that. So don't judge me. Don't sit there and be like, right, I knew she was dating uncle. No, I was not dating uncles. You know what I mean? Not like that. Man, never you and that. Man, never you. But yeah, don't, do you know what I mean? Don't judge me. At the end of the day, it's not like I care anyway. Because if I cared, I wouldn't sit here. This isn't paying me. This isn't paying me enough for me to come and give a fuck, bitch. They don't pay me enough for me to come and spill tea about myself. So it's not really me spilling tea, but it's just me being open, and obviously so you guys can, you know, just to spread awareness. But yeah, so how did it actually go? Yeah, so at the time, yeah, I wasn't working, as I mentioned in my other video, but it's so funny because like my job, my first day at my new job had started the day after his birthday. Yeah, my new job had started the day after his birthday, or 2 days after his birthday. So yeah, cool. So obviously I had stopped working prior before that, and I was just doing, you know, one, two things. I was still making money, but I wasn't making a lot of money. Do you know what I'm saying? I wasn't making the type of money I'm making now. So anyway, yeah, his birthday was coming up. We had just celebrated Mene's birthday, and obviously the type of person I am, like, regardless if I have it or not, I will find it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not about, actually, no, yeah, it does come in between to love. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, even for my mum, do you know what I mean? If I don't have money, when it's like Mother's Day or like, not Easter, no, I'm not really fussed by Easter, but when it's like Mother's Day or like her birthday or Christmas, I'll try my best just to get her anything. And half the times I know she doesn't even give a fuck about it, like I really know. But it makes me feel better about myself, and knowing that I can at least, you know, be able to stretch a little £5 and go to Tesco's and buy her a £3 flour that's gonna die in 2 days, and a card and a box of chocolate. Although she's not going to eat the chocolate, I'm going to eat it. But it just makes me feel better about myself, knowing that I'm trying to do that for my mum. Do you know what I'm saying? The person that I love. So, yeah, I'm that type of person. Like, I can have £5, but I'll try and do something special. So, yeah, I actually did not have money that time. So, funny enough, yeah. And he wasn't stingy or anything. Don't get twisted. Like, anytime we used to go out, he always paid. Like, he always... And one thing that was nice about him was that he looked after everyone type of thing. And it would always be like me, Mene, Renee, Samira. That would be all of us, like a whole group of us. And he would always pay for everything. Do you know what I mean? He was cool people. Do you know what I mean? Like, nevertheless, he was a bastard, but he was still cool people. Anyway, I'm getting off track because this is not to big him up. Oh, I just farted. That was nasty. Ugh. Not again. Not another fart. But yeah, so cool. Now it's coming up to his birthday. This would have been, so let's say his birthday was on a Monday. Yeah, his birthday was on a Monday. This happened on the Friday. So on the Friday, I had come back from my job interview. And yeah, basically I came up for my job interview. And, you know, I was just at home. So this girl had messaged me, some girl messaged me on the Thursday. The girl messaged me on the Thursday. Thursday night she messaged me. She's cool, she's messaged me. But at the time, at the period, yeah, the relationship was coming to an end, and I knew that, and he knew that basically. But we were just still like, I don't know what we was holding on to. I feel like, you know, when you're just used to someone, it's just like, yeah, they're there. So basically, relationship's coming to the end, but obviously it's his birthday, and I'm already planning. And me, and with no money, I'm still planning something for him. Like, me and Mene and his cousin went to Westfield. Went to Westfield and we got, what did I get him? Got him like this Guess jumper. What else did I get him? Got him like a Guess jumper. Got him like some night tops. Did I get him shorts? Night shorts. Yeah, I got him a matching Nike shorts and a Nike top because he always wore shorts. And then, like this deluxe foot massager shit. Like, yeah, I got him things. But I'm the type of person where instead of getting like one expensive Gucci gift, I'd rather get you bare things that I've heard you speak about. So everything I got him is things that I've heard him speak about throughout, you know, the couple months or weeks. Some thoughtful like that. I got him that, I did everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, respect to my thing. My thing was proper. But anyway, yeah. So, but that's basically what I had planned for him. So that was what I had bought for him prior before. So I had did my shopping from like weeks before, because obviously I said I wasn't making money like that. So, you know, and I was a spender. Like, I'm a big spender, you know what I mean? So me at least getting them gifts from prior before is better for me, and it's better for my pockets. So we done that now, and on a Thursday the girl calls me. But at this point, I had been so used to hearing things about him, like, oh, he's doing this, he's doing, like, if I put up my YOLO, everything's about him and some girls. Everything. And, oh. If you guys see him, yeah, I'm not even trying to water down his thing, yeah, but if you see him, you would sit there and you would say, yeah, sis, that you can definitely do way better than that. What are you doing? But you need to understand it was not about the looks. That the personality overtook the looks. You get what I'm saying? And I can admit that. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, when people did used to say to me, oh, blood clot, oh, I'm look so, oh, I'm look like that, I just brush it off and take it on the chin type of thing, because at the end of the day, not everyone's going to think, you know, whoever you think's beautiful is beautiful. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like anyone's ugly. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's pretty in their own way. And do you know what I mean? When you're with someone, you end up, well, you know, even when you're with someone, when you're around someone a lot, regardless if you thought they were ugly before, you won't end up thinking they're ugly, because when you've spent so many time with someone, you actually you're able to now point out the beauty in them. So yeah, it was basically like that. So I was so used to it, to the point where when she messaged me, she was like, oh, are you still with so and so? Let's call him Brian. She was like, oh, are you still with Brian? And then I was like, what's the tea? Immediately, I swear to God, if she probably still watches me, because she did say to me, oh, like, yeah, like, I'm like one of your supporters. Like, I proper like respect what you do. Like, I saw my mother's life. So she tries to come and say that she never said this. My friends were all there, sis. Like, we heard what you said. At the end of the day, you're a child. But she's like, yeah, like, I proper respect what you do. Like, I like you. Like, I'm subscribed to your YouTube channel and everything. Like, I want to be like you when I'm older. And I respected that, because I was thinking, wow. So this is not a girl that's even trying to be messy. Like, she's actually trying to let me know that you promoted him. If you're wondering why I'm taking so long to eat this, because it's spicy, yeah? I'm trying not to show it on the camera. I'm trying to film it. But yeah. So she's basically like to me, like, obviously, because I promoted him. So basically, with him working and doing whatever he was doing, I also helped him start a business, like a little side hustle. So he could be earning extra money, because obviously he had a kid, then he had things that he was doing in Ghana or whatever and all that extra shit. So I was like, oh wow, you might as well start selling balloons. So he had started selling balloons, and then I had got into connection with this guy that basically did edibles. So I gave him the idea, saying, wow, and you can do edibles. Like, he usually gives me some for free. So you can take the ones that I get for free, which is probably like 4 or 5 of them. I'll probably get like 4 or 5 of them for free. One cookie is £10. So I was like, you can basically get I can get the ones that I get for free. Then you can also buy like a batch from him, which means you will be making profit, if it makes sense. So you've got like my 5 that I've gotten for free. You make that full price from that. Then however much, you know, you've added onto your price, like the profit you're making, basically. Do you know what I mean? That's yours. So he started doing that. So he basically started selling balloons and edibles. So, and that was because of me, period. Although I wasn't doing anything. It's mad, innit? But anyway, cool. So we're doing that now, and she was like, basically, yeah, I added him from that, obviously, to buy like balloons and edibles, and he just started talking to me. At the point when he did make that snap here, when I did make that snap for him, I didn't have the password, obviously. He had the password. But even if I did have the password... No, actually, I did have the password, but I wasn't going on it because it's a work snap. And if anything... Do you know, like... I just didn't think, oh my God, let me go and look what he's doing, or... Do you know what I mean? Any sneaky thing. Although he's done things in the past, I just didn't think to myself, oh my God, let me be insecure. Let me go and look what he's doing. Let me go... I wasn't doing none of that. I didn't really care, baby. I didn't care. So anyway, let's say now, he basically had started messaging her. So she let me know, yeah, I just wanted to know if you guys were still together, because he's been talking to me, and he's been like messaging me, asking me like, when am I going to come and cook for him? Because he saw my Snapchat that I was cooking. So he asked me like, when can he come over to taste my food? And like how old I am and what I do, So the fact that he had asked her how old he the fact that he had asked her how old she was, and she was turning 17 a couple of days after him, just says a lot about his character. You know what I'm saying? So then she goes, yeah, and he's just been asking me questions like, how many piercings do I have? Oh gosh, well, talk about editing. I ain't editing this shit. So then he was like, she was basically like, yeah, and he would just like ask me like what piercings I have, because she had a tongue pierce. So he would always ask her. He basically was asking her like, what other piercings do you have, and where are they, all them like perverted questions, you know what I mean? Like someone asking you, oh, what colour drawers are you wearing? Like, what type of knickers? Is it latex? Is it lace? Like, all them pervert shit, do you know what I mean? You know that type of shit that makes you feel like sick if it's not your man asking? That type of shit. And then obviously, boom. So when she's telling me this, I'm like, oh my God. Mene sitting over the bed and like, Mene is gobsmacked. Like, she's literally gobsmacked. So then I'm thinking, wow. So I said, cool. I bet. I was like, ask him what he's doing for his birthday, and then let's see where it goes from there. So she starts talking to me on. She's basically like, what are you doing for your birthday? La la la. She's like proper asking them questions. So she's asking them questions now, and you know, I'm telling her, listen, just get to know him. Let him know that if he's not doing anything, you can meet him. Da 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 da. So she's doing that. She's giving it all the big I am now. You know what I mean? But I feel like because now she's replying more and like, you know, more frequently, he's kind of like thinking, why does she know? So he's called me. So obviously I'm like, oh, he's calling me. Let me go and speak to him. So I'm speaking to him. And at this point, he's acting very, very different. Like, you know, when you're doing something and you're about to get caught, he had this type of way he would act when he's about to get caught. Like, he was very attentive. Like, he would call me a lot. He would like, everything I wanted, he would always try and get it. He didn't like, because he didn't drink, he didn't like if I was drinking all the time around him. To the point where if he was going out, he would pay for all my drinks and do whatever. But if he was at home, like, he wouldn't want to, like, me drinking or whatever. He was weird. So to the point where he would actually want to, like, you know, get me what I wanted. And I'm thinking, wow, why are you acting like this? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you acting like this? You're giving yourself away. And I'm not even making it look like I know anything. I'm acting normal. He's like, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, are you hungry? Do you want to go out to eat? I'm like, nah, man's good still. Da, da, da. Boom. Fast forward now. Now it's a Friday. I've got my job interview. I went to my job interview. Nailed it. You know, them ones there. Bow. Qualifications. That way. Went to my interview now. And then I went to my interview, got that job now, boom, bow, left there now. Obviously the girl's still talking to me, so she's like, oh my God, I just got off the phone to him, and he was asking me, he said he must have asked her something about sex, something to do with sex, and basically telling her, yeah, because obviously I've got a long stamina, like I've got a really long stamina, so like I can probably go on for long. How about you? Like freaky girl, da da da. This girl turned around and said, what, isn't Sharika freaky enough? This mother son of a bitch had said to her, nah, she's not, she's freaky, but she's not freaky enough. Like, she's not. So I'm thinking, oh cry. Like, I'm actually 18. How much more freakier do you want me to be? Like, let's be for real. Let's be for real. I'm 19 in 3 months, but come on now. How much more? I'm not, when I say I'm not sexually active like that, you need to understand I'm not sexually active like that. Like, maybe now I am because, you know, he pulled the freak out of me, you know, my baby boy. But before I wasn't, and at that time I definitely wasn't. Do you know what I'm saying? So when he's saying that she's not freaking, I'm thinking, wow, what do you want me to do? Suck your dick from the back or something, bruv? Like, how can I not be freaky enough? And I'm thinking, wow, you told me you love me, you know, like, you proper like big up my thing. I was thinking, wow, okay, no problem. So then he's there telling her all these things. So when he was actually told her, I can't, like, it kind of broke my heart, because I was thinking, wow, like, I'm all trying new things with you and that, yeah, and this is what you're doing. You're telling girls that I'm not freaky enough, and we actually sleep in the same bed every day. Right, you're a madness. So anyway, boom. I ended up, he was speaking to me, he's like, how did it go? Da da da, I told him I got a job. He was happy. I ended up going to his house. I walked to his house now, and then obviously I went in and went to go pee, and then it's so mad because I rang his bell, and obviously at that time she was texting me saying, yeah, but on the phone. So obviously I think as I rang the bell, he's now hung up because he's realised it's me. He's hung up the phone now, and I've gone into the house. So I've gone through the flat, I'm going into the house. He's like, you're alright, like, you're alright, babe, da da da. I'm like, I'm alright. Who was on the phone to? He was like, oh no, I was just on the phone to my cousin. He said he was on the phone to his cousin. No, tell a lie. He told her, oh yeah, babe, I'm going to call you back because my cousin's at my door. So me, I'm the cousin. Me, pretty young, fine girl like me, I'm the cousin. Okay, no problem. No problem. That's fine. The ones that's getting you the views, I'm the problem. Okay. The one that's getting you the sales from your balloons, and I'm the cousin. Okay. Okay, no problem. Noted. Cousin, not girlfriend. Cool. Then, this then proceeded on to him. What did he do? Yeah, so cool. I've gone to the toilet now, pissed, come out now. So I'm just like, what did I ask him? I don't remember what it is I asked him, but I asked him something, yeah? Something like, oh, so what? I'm not freaky enough, nah. And his back's facing me, and he starts like, he has this smirk on his face, but the smirk is like, fuck, like he's scared, like he's actually scared, like he's shitting himself because he's thinking, oh my god, and I'm like, what, your stamina's long? Yeah, like you got a strong stamina, da 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 da, basically what she was telling me. So then he's like, but I can see his side of his face. So then he's like, what are you talking about? And he's not trying to look at me. So I'm like, so I'm not, I'm asking you a question. Like, what you, what was you doing type of thing? Like, was you talking to the girl? He was like, what do you mean was I talking to the girl? He's giggling. And because he's giggling, yeah, he now knows what I'm talking about. And I know. So that has pissed me off so much, yeah. Normally, I might throw something in his house or do some dumbness. But I just thought to myself, there's just no point. Like, it's actually pointless. So I said, you know what, it's fine. Fuck it. Boom, fast forward now. I've been saying, ah, cool, bet. You're smiling now. You're laughing in my face. Ah, cool, bet. No problem. He was like, why are you getting upset type of thing? Like, basically, like, you're no saint. But I had never done anything. I've never done anything to this man. Okay? Never cheated, never done anything to this man. Cool. He's now, so cool. I've left now, and as soon as I left, he's been calling my phone. So he's calling my phone all the way from like 3, let's say from like 3:15 all the way up until 3:50, 4:15, 4:30. He's calling me non-stop. I'm ignoring his call. I'm on the phone to my friends and I'm letting them know, raw, like I'm actually done with him. Like he's a tramp. He's this, he's that, all that big I am. Cause I'm like, I'm actually a pretty girl. Like I'm actually a nice sweetheart. And worse, like I'm getting myself together. Like I've got a job now. Do you know what I mean? It's like my birthday's coming up. Like I'm actually done with him. Like he's not my type. Like the more and more things he does, like, it's like I accepted you for your personality, but worse, like I don't even want to have kids with you. Yeah, it's a mad thing, the fact that you're treating me like this. It was just weird, to be quite fair. And he was so old to the point where it's like, rah, how can you actually be treating me like this? It makes no sense, fam. Have you not been through it in your life to have some sympathy? Do you know what I mean? So anyway, boom, fast forward now. Here's where the juicy part comes in. I'm not crying, by the way. It's just that noodle was spicy. That's why I stopped eating it. But anyway, boom. So I'm in my house now, and obviously I've ended up picking up his call, but I can hear him driving, but his seatbelt isn't on. So the seatbelt's making noise, but I'm there thinking like he's, you know, doing what he does as a job. I'm there thinking he's doing that. So obviously he's driving, but I'm not thinking he's coming to my house. But we did live very close. We literally live about, if he's driving, he gets there in 2 minutes. If he's walking, he gets there in 5 minutes. It's mad. Sorry. And yeah, he basically drove to my house. No clue who was driving to my house. I'm in my kitchen trying to like, I think I was getting ice. I was doing something in my kitchen, but I was doing something. So I'm going to him, I'm not really having that. I'm like, I'm done with you. I said, I don't have nothing to say to you. You're this, you're that. I said, the fact that you're even laughing in my face because you think it's funny, like you actually think you're the man now. But what? Because I put you on social media and that, and know what people think, raw, this guy's ugly. But raw, if Sharika's with him and she's a pretty girl, that must mean he's got something to offer. So, do you know what I mean? Like, he was getting that confidence. Like, he was getting that. And it was like, it's embarrassing. You're actually a dirty old man. But we move. We really move. So, boom, he's ended up coming to my house. And he's rung the bell. But when he's rung the bell, I haven't... Wait, did I? No, I never. At the time when he rung the bell, yeah, I didn't have a peephole. So I couldn't see, but I can say who it is. So, boom, now, I think he must have rung the bell. But I didn't hear it from his side. So, obviously, I'm not going to think it's him. And at the time, I thought he was working because he was speaking to someone 2 minutes before that. He's at my door now. He's put his foot at the door. He ain't trying to, like, let the door close, basically. I'm like, I'm not here for conversation with you. I don't want you. I'm over you. Like, please, can you not... I'm sorry, Shiri. That's what he used to call me, Shiri. I'm sorry, Shiri. Like, let me explain it. Let me talk to you. I'm like, I'm not trying to hear it, man. I'm not trying to hear it, blood. I'm not trying to hear it. Yeah, I'm not trying to hear it. Waste man's money. You want piece of money, man said. I've gone to get you gifts and that. And this is what you're doing to me. It's not on your birthday. Why would you do this on your birthday weekend? Why not at least get the gifts up, get the gifts and get the nice time, you know? And then do your fuckeries. Why? Because that's what I would have done. That's what I would have done. Boom, now. Let me speed it up. Then boom, now. He's now, obviously I've let him in now. We've gone to the living room because we're not going to my room. We're going to the living room. We've gone to the living room now. I'm sitting on the chair. This mother son of a gun has gone onto his knees. Guys, I will not lie. I can't make it up. He went on his knees and this man begged for forgiveness. And the fact that he was on his knees, and I swear to God, I hold my hands up. If I'm lying, God strike me down right now. He was crying tears. But the tears was seeming like it was hard. He was finding the tears hard to come down. Do you know what I'm saying? So he was finding the tears hard to come down. Yeah? Sorry. So boom, he's crying. Honestly, the tears are like they're taking time to come down, but they came down. And the fact that it took so long for his tears to come down, I already knew straight away, yep, this is done for. I'm not gonna lie, this man is evil. Like, he's actually a wicked piece. He's a nasty piece of work. How does it take you that long to cry, rude boy? Don't even, no, man. No, come out of my face, fam. No way. This guy was crying and begging me, like, on my knees, like, I'm so sorry, like, I didn't even mean it, and I wasn't even entertaining the conversation like that. Giving all guy. And I'm sitting there. Mene's now knocked the door because she's come from work. Hear me to Mene. Brian's in there. He's crying. She's like, what? If you know Mene, Mene's like, what? You're taking the piss. She's coming now, and Mene's like trying to like peep. She can hear. Mene has run upstairs, and Mene is busting up. So I'm thinking, oh my God, here we go. Make the man cry. Kick him while he's down. So he's crying. He's explaining what he's done. And at the end of the day, you asked her this. You said, I'm not freaky enough. Like, and I'm thinking, at this point, I'm actually hurt. Like, I'm not even going to cap it and make it look like, nah, I didn't even care. Like, I was actually hurt because it's just not something you do. You know, imagine being with someone and like they're talking about your sex life and things like that. It's just like, wow. And it was all just for conversation. Like, none of it was actually true. Well, that's what I think anyway. I don't know. Maybe there was something I wasn't. Well, no. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. But that's basically what he was doing. But then that's just to show you guys. I just wanted to share that with you guys, that that's how evil men are. Because, guys, he actually ended up like doing mad fuckery straight after that. And obviously, the moral of the story is I did sorry, I did end up not forgiven, because to the point where after that happened, the relationship was actually done. Like, obviously, we did the whole birthday celebration thing, and everything just went uphill from there. I think he did something else. I don't actually remember, but if I do remember, I will do a story time. That's when everything went tits up. That's when I went on live, like a week after, and I dissed that his blood clots. I'm gonna tell everybody to set him up perverts, and that he likes young kids and stay away from him because he was a nasty piece of work. And obviously, I look back at it and I'm thinking, right, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But then it's like, when someone hurts you and does so much madness, it's just like you've got no other choice but to. You know what I mean? You got no other choice but to. But it's just to show you how evil men are. Like, he went on his knees and he cried and did this, like, the same thing, speaking to girls the week after. He then was speaking to this girl and told me that they're best friends, that him and their cousins best friends, whatever. And apparently this was one of his girlfriends this whole time, and she had brought him some gifts. And she's a fucking weirdo because she sits there, she watches me, she even tries to talk to my boyfriend now. Do you know what? This story is so mad to the point where, guys, I'm gonna have to, you know, love you and leave you now, but I'm gonna do a whole dumbness, like I'm gonna do a whole chronicles of these stories, because it's just bare mad things happen, okay? And the whole age situation, I'm gonna explain that to you in another story. But I don't want to, you know, keep you guys here any longer, because I do want to go to bed and throw these noodles away because they spicy as a motherfucker. But I hope you learned from it that, yeah, just don't go for older men just because you think that they're mature. They're really not. They're absolute shit, absolute trash. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my story. I hope you guys learned from it, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Also, thank you guys so much for 15,000 subscribers. That's on that. That's on period. And that's all motherfucking slap. Period. So I will be continuing with Vlogmas. And, you know, honestly, I really do hope that I do make it to the 25th, because I feel like if I do, it's like an accomplishment for me. I feel like it will be an accomplishment, and I'll be really happy to know that I've, you know, made it to the 25th of December, you know. I actually really hope that. And, you know, I've got some good news to share with you guys as well. So I'm excited with what I've got coming for you guys. Like, I've got mad content, you know, my hairline's coming back out, you know, Kyle's rebranding, and yeah, there's just so much to share with you guys. So love for that. Aisling, man. We'll see you guys later. Take care. Don't smoke. Don't drink. Bye, guys.
Clutch for the fifth, I still slide for the six like Aubrey. I was in a cell looking at life thinking that I should have done fraud with Courtney. Now my ex delete my number. Got a new thing, you can't call me. I got Keisha, I got Becky, I got